folks? How you doing? Milo G here, coming back with some free tips on the NHL. The first NHL game for the night ended 5-2 win for the Ottawa Senators. Our tip didn't materialize because we had the Ottawa Senators plus combined under 6.5 with great odds, 3 times your money, but they rigged the game to the over 5-2. They scoring like crazy. They scored like crazy in the first 2 periods, and then in the third period, once Ottawa scored goal number 5, and it was 5-2, so made the over 6.5. Both of them stopped playing. That's it. No more play, no more goals, nothing. Totally rigged game to the over. Anyway, this was just a free tip, so this was not even a pick. We're testing the market, and we're giving you what the system is and some proposition and ideas. Hence, the Euro soccer is going very well for us so far. Denmark leading 3-1 and Hungary 2-1. So, and the first games we also did well. So let's look at some games tonight. The first game on the NHL for a free tip, not pick, tip, is going to be Detroit Red Wings at home versus Tampa Bay Lightning away. Record 40-46-2. 23-18 for Detroit at home, so they have a positive record against the Lightning. So Detroit can win 24 at home, okay, but I can also lose the 47th overall versus the Tampa Bay. So see how the matrix works? Is crazy, isn't it? Now in the last 2 games, Detroit lost 0-3 and 0-5 versus Tampa. They couldn't score. They couldn't find any scoring, but they won the previous 3 games. So in the past 5, they're 3-2. I mean, let's see what the system is giving today. Yeah, very slight odds for Detroit Red Wings, 7-5 here. I didn't like the way Tampa played. Let's see what public betting so far. 70% taking Tampa Bay Lightning and 30% taking the Red Wings and plus 105. Let's see what the spread is here. Red Wing plus 1.5, 39%. And Lightning minus 1.5 at 61%. Plus 1.5 doesn't pay any money. Maybe plus 1. If I were you, I would consider a betting tip. My betting tip is 50% on the Red Wings plus 1 goal and 50% on the money line with the plus money. If I had to play this, okay. The next game, I'm just gonna go back.
Features. Please consider making a donation.
Bitte spenden Sie.
Нам нужна ваша поддержка.
Donnez si vous pouvez.
寄付をお願いいたします。
Por favor, dona.
Sostienici con una donazione. Grazie.
To donate, please visit.
Next game to look at will be Montreal Canadiens versus the Blackhawks. Blackhawks already played 2 games. They won, surprisingly, another rig fixed game with against Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh had a 2-1 lead until the third period, and all of a sudden they stopped playing, and Blackhawks scored 3 unanswered goals. They beat them 4-2 just for the upset. And then Pittsburgh, of course, showed what they're capable of. Last night they destroyed the Capitals 4-0. Montreal Canadiens, they lost from the Toronto Maple Leafs 6-5, but they played well against them. I think they had also lead. They had the lead and they lost the game. Anyway, let's look it up between those two. It's big statistics, 357 versus 191. 191 is the 43rd prime number. And Montreal is very strong at home versus the Blackhawks, 212 versus 69. Hence, let's see, the numerology number 70 should be in play, 7-0. I like 7-0 because recently that number was in play a lot. So let's see how these 2 teams featured against each other. Montreal actually won the last 2 games against the Blackhawks, 4-0 and 3-2. But they lost previous 4. So they're kind of 2-4 and last 6 on 4-4. in the last 8, and then they had a very long streak of losing games against the Blackhawks. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So Blackhawks are 12-4 against the Montreal overall in the last 16 games. They're playing well there. So let's see what the system is giving us today for this game. I think today with 13-31, we should look for some underdogs to find. This is what we're trying to find today. Let's see what the Blackhawks are doing. Yeah, Blackhawks a slight favorite by our system, 10-11, but the values are very close, so this can go either way anyway. But let's see what the public is doing in this game. 53% and in the Canadiens on the puck line, -1.5, 47% on the Blackhawks, +1.5, -180. But puck line doesn't pay a lot, and Blackhawks +130 and 41%, Canadiens -148, 59%. So let's try. Our betting tip here is to try the Blackhawks if they can do some damage. Of course, this is just a betting tip with small money. This is not a free pick, and this is not even. I'm not even talking about a premium pick. So I said we need to look at these games at least for 2 weeks to start giving picks away, because we're very serious what we do here. So our betting tip will be to do something on the Blackhawks. Maybe you can try to play +1 goal with DraftKings, and that's it. If you consider it, you know, let's go to the next game. Thank you. Hi folks, next game, Pittsburgh at home versus Calgary Flames. I think, let me just make sure that we get this one right. Yes. Overall record, Pittsburgh 49, 47, and 18 overall versus the Calgary, and 31, 15, and 10. So, and interesting enough, look at how the matrix works, right? It's interesting. Pittsburgh can hold 47, see, 47 and 48 and played, and 31 and 32 and play for Pittsburgh. Look at this. So 49 and 47 in play. Is it amazing? The matrix, 47 and 48 in play. Even 49 is in play. Look, 3 numbers, and 50. Look, so all 4 numbers in play. So this can go 50 to 47, 49, 48, you know, amazing, isn't it? The matrix is amazing. Here we got 31 and 15. So Pittsburgh can get to 32nd at home versus Calgary, but also they can hold 31. 15 prime is 47. So if they keep this 47 overall losses versus Calgary, the math comes through. But I'm concerned that Pittsburgh is playing a back-to-back game, and Calgary played well and they scored 5 goals against the Jets, but Calgary is mostly a home team. You know, they didn't fare well against Pittsburgh on the road here. Look at the last 2 games, they lost it in there. But anyway, in the last 6 games, they're 3-3. On the last 9 games, Calgary has the advantage, which is 5-4. So here, Calgary is coded to win. So let's see what the odds are for this. Okay, 65% actually taking the Flames from this game. Look at this stuff. At 35% are taking Pittsburgh. So, you know, so I guess we're gonna take a shot with the Flames. You know, Flames +1.5. There is absolutely no value. -245. Even at +1 goal, there is no value. So our betting tip is go with the Calgary Flames, like everybody else, with the public, if they can win this game. But keep in mind that this is just a betting tip. This is not even a freaks play. This is not even a free pick. I'm not even talking about premium picks. So I said premium picks will be after 2 weeks. So our betting tip on this game will be Calgary Flames on the money line, because there is no other play there, especially on the odds. Let's go to the next game. Smash that like button, subscribe to our channel. Thank you. Hey fellas, next game, St. Louis Blues against Seattle Kraken. Kraken started the fare very, very bad this year. They lost 4-1 and 3-0 by first 2 games. St. Louis Blues actually played well, and they went to Dallas and they surprised everybody. They took the game into the shutouts, and they lost 2-1 there because so many people took Dallas Stars in regulation, so they had some crow. That's how it happened. They sent it to a shutout. So these two teams haven't played much. Actually, of course, they haven't played much because Seattle Kraken is a new franchise, so there's not much record in there. 4-2 in favor of St. Louis and 2-1. Actually, St. Louis lost. He lost 2 games versus the Kraken, 3-5 and 2-5. Before that, they won 4 straight. So 5-2, 4-3 is the 14 prime number. They can win at home as 3-1 is 31, but I think also 22 was in play because not 22. I don't see any 22s. But let's see what the system is giving on this game, right? St. Louis Blues. Where is it? Yeah, St. Louis Blues versus Seattle Kraken, right? A lot of people chase the Kraken team. Yeah, Seattle Kraken is favored by our system a little bit, not too much, 8-11. So let's see how the things are here. Yeah, 69% are taking the 69% taking Seattle Kraken on the road at -105. Let's see on the spread line. Yeah, the spread is +1.5 -255. This is even no play. But interesting enough, 84% taking St. Louis and +1.5 at -250. Is this something wrong here? I don't know. Maybe they have. Is something wrong with the reporting? Maybe it's not wrong with the reporting because both teams they have +1.5, -255, similar odds. But anyway, I think we're gonna go with the public here. 69% taking the Kraken. So our betting tick be Seattle Kraken for this game. Let's go to the next one. Thank you. Smash that like button, subscribe to our channel. Let's make a lot of money. See how the games are. They're doing very well. Denmark holding 3-1 and Hungary holding 2-1. That's good. So we're doing very well here. All right. Hey, what's up, guys? Next game, Vegas Golden Knights at home against Anaheim Ducks. This is the debut for the poor Ducks team. I mean, they played very bad last year. I don't know if they have many improvements this year. Vegas Golden Knights started like the champions. They won the first 2 games in the season, 4-1. So maybe it's time for them to a little bit of a letdown after the 2 quick wins. They have a very tight schedule. Although they have an amazing record at home, 22-5. I'm sorry, the overall record against the Ducks, 22-5 and 12-2. But 12 is very strong here. 12 is very heavily in play today and as a numerology number today. Okay, 12. I've seen it because we have 78 days left in the year, so you can look it up in here. This is the 78 is the 12 triangle number. So maybe I'm just thinking maybe Vegas can just play around with this game a little bit and they can lose this one. They can give it away. Let's see what the situation is here. Is the Vegas Golden Knights in the past, 6 games, they beat them 6-2, and before they had a long streak beating them. So Anaheim Ducks doesn't feature well against Vegas, but as I said, they're just starting a first game. We're early in the season. The underdogs can surprise. Vegas already had 2 wins under their belts. They have nothing to, they have nothing important to put so much strength after being played 2 games in a short period of time. Although the last time they beat them 7-2, but before they lost 2-3 and shutouts. So why not just repeating that? Let's see what the odds are for this. I'm just looking for an upset because of the Colts tonight. We have the 31-13. That's the primarily for underdogs. So you got to look for underdogs today, okay? In the NHL, good underdogs, not all of them, but some. I don't know what's happening here. I'm just gonna be, yeah. Okay, here the system. The system is giving chance to Anaheim, not that much. 9 to 10, very close values. Also, when we have values up to 10, really the coding it's almost irrelevant because the values are not that large. But Anaheim Ducks, are coded very well today. So let's see what the odds are. I know it sounds ridiculous, but we're talking about betting tips here, and betting tips, they usually can be played with a very small amount of money, and we're in the beginning of the season. So Golden Knights, 86%. Wow, taking the Golden Knights minus 310. Not going to pay minus 310 for that game. 14% plus 260. So let's make a small sprinkle on plus 260 on the Ducks, and also let's see what the spread line is. I'm betting. I bet the spread line is giving you a lot of money. Yeah, plus 1.5 minus 115. Oh, plus 1.5 plus 115. So you can safely take the Ducks plus 2.5 goals, and small sprinkle on the money line just for fun. This is a betting tip. So our betting tip for this game will be for the Ducks to make an upset or cover the puck line, even plus 2.5 goals. So let's see if this is going to happen. Thank you. And the last game we want to look at today is the Los Angeles Kings at home versus Carolina Hurricanes. Kings started very poorly, lost from Colorado 2-5. Carolina, yeah, they played okay. I mean, Ottawa Senators outplayed them totally in the game one. But the 3-3 score, Carolina found a way to kind of beat them in the third period. So the overall record, Carolina overall record is 38-39. And 8, and Kings of fare well at home versus Carolina 24-15. Hence, 24 is definitely in play for them to hold. 24 wins at home, but 25 is also in play. I don't see 38 and 39s, but 39 is usually tied up to 30, so it's in play. And if they could hold on. If they could hold, let's see what 38 is going to give us in this game. I'm just curious, because I don't know the numbers by heart, but I just want to look it up and see what 38 is going to give us, right? Yeah. Here it is. 38. No clue here. Going to do decimal system 44 and do decimal is 38. 32, 46, 26, 56, no. 19 and no. It doesn't give us any clues at all. So let's see what the system is giving for this game. Carolina, what is Carolina? Carolina Hurricanes versus the LA Kings, right? So, all right. Carolina Hurricanes have a small advantage, 11-6, although against the values are low. So when the values are low, close to 10, 11, the system could be relevant, but anyway, Carolina has the advantage today, and not all underdogs are going to win. So what I'm definitely seeing today here, let's look at, LA Kings. Wow, they can't do anything against Carolina. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is it? They have 7 straight losses. So Kings lost 3, 6, 7 straight versus Carolina. This is definitely a game Carolina should win. I don't like the way the LA Kings started, really. So Carolina have their number. They has their number. Let's see what happens. Yeah, 76% are taking Carolina at minus 130. So let's go with the public and take the Hurricanes to take care of business. And with that, I think we're going to finish those slate of free NHL tips. These are tips today. Well, wow, Winnipeg Jets already have a 1-0 lead on the Florida Panthers. I missed to give you this game. Let's see what the odds are. Let's see how the system is fair. I think, let's see how our system is giving Florida Panthers against the Winnipeg Jets, right? Today's the 14th. See what happens. Jets are coded to win today, 18-11. So we missed that, a good game. But let's see if they're going to hold on to it. But they definitely have a lead, 1-0. on the first period. Maybe sometimes when somebody is coded for the day, maybe it's good to play in the first period, but again, it's too early, very, very much too early. With that said, I'm finishing this slate with the free tips for you. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to make some money, use the tips. These are not free picks and not even a premium picks. And I would have premium picks, like I said, for at least 2 weeks for you. But after that, we will. So let's smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, get more free content. Let's go. Let's rock and roll today, make some money. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Game features. Please consider making a donation.
Bitte spenden Sie.
Нам нужна ваша поддержка.
Donnez si vous pouvez.
寄付をお願いいたします。
Por favor, dona.
Sostienici con una donazione. Grazie.
To donate, please visit